the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Atlanta Falcons. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Jaguars coming out for the first time, and it's Gardner Minshew leading the way. Gardner Minshew the second, to be precise. Minshew, the Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year a season ago at Washington State. And he didn't get long to acclimate himself to the NFL. He was in there Week 1 following the shoulder injury to Nick Foles, and he's acquitted himself quite well here in his short time at the reins. They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week, 19 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
Fournette, a first down carry. And a penalty flag is down to the backfield as they finally bring him to the turf. But I'm not sure this is going to stand. That one going against the guard, Andrew Norwell. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Minshew. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Throwing on first down is Minshew. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now Adams. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. And now a look at the offense for Jacksonville.
And here comes Leonard Fournette, the big, and I mean big, tailback out of LSU. When he takes the ball inside, people make decisions about whether they want to tackle him or not, and he has enough speed to get to the perimeter and outrun defensive backs. When he puts it all together, he makes the Jaguars' offense very difficult.
A quick throw complete to Chark. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Minshew throwing on third down. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that was probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone. So who saw the offensive coordinator's play sheet? Probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
The Falcons set to take over, and it's Matt Ryan at quarterback in his 12th season now. Better than 4,900 yards, third best in the league, but the Falcons did not have things go their way last year, finishing 7-9, a full 6 games out of first place. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. And here's the offense now. Charles, who's the guy you chose to highlight?
The tone setter, the guy in the middle, Alex Mack. His return, never good for the opposition.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. That catch good for 5. It's third down. There you see the starters defensively for Jacksonville. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
25. Push him back. Push him back.
Ryan now to throw on third down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Ryan. And that's incomplete. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Back deep for the Jags, D.D. Westbrook. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw, and that is incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. It's hauled in by Hardy. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
And Falcons fans everywhere excited that Devontae Freeman is back on the field wearing number 24 in the red and black. Remember, he went down in week 2 in 2018 with an injury and didn't return. They're hoping to see the form that led him to 1,000-yard seasons in 2015 and 2016.
The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know, maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew, and he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. It'll be Minshew again. The open man is Westbrook. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Bryant has it. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. They'll go play action here with Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop us, baby. Anytime. Great. Check 59. Mike is 59.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And he completes it to Westbrook. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and they're able to double their lead in this 1st half. It's 6-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
We got this.
Heading back onto the field, here's a look at Devontae Freeman now. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
7 yards there and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Minshew sets to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Boy, stays up, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
This is taken at the 15. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Ryan, and he hits on the slant route to Marshall. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Ryan, a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Going for it all. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now. A 3rd field goal in the first half. Not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
We got 4. 5.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Minshew got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Conley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
the timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we've reached. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team is playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
They go play action here on 1st down. Jones has it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. This is brought in by Hardy. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Ryan. And that's caught by Smith. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now here's Olesen. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Calais Campbell on the stop. On 2nd and goal, Ryan. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer. Yeah,
but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Again, it's Fournette. He takes this for 3 to the 29. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A good pickup there of 22. Now Leonard Fournette. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And they'll run it here with Adams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They needed a yard. They got it. 1st down. A shotgun give to Fournette. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect.
Oh, the Falcons fly in and they block it. So much for pinning him really deep. Short punt could have pinned him inside the 10. Now great field position the other way.
It's never good when you're punting the ball and your eyes see the ball go back behind you. No. In however form, whether it's over your head or to the side, never good. Now it becomes a race to get to the football so they don't pick it up and take it all the way.
Ryan leaves with Freeman on the draw. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Ryan. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
25 yards there on the catch and run. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Adrian Claiborne able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. They'll go play action here with Minshew. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun is Minshew. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 17, Minshew. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Minshew sets to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. Ryan gets it off to Freeman. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Matt Ryan trying to lead the Falcons from behind. Last year in 16 starts, just one fourth-quarter comeback for the QB. To throw again on second down. Ryan. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. The Falcons on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. And no, it's incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th. And it's a fumble. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. A gain of 3, second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down. Throwing now. Ryan on first down. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Ryan. Paul bringing it in. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Ryan on first down. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They run. Devontae Freeman. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8. On 3rd down, Ryan.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Ryan finding Julio out wide. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Ryan. And his pass incomplete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now it's Ryan. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They begin with a run by Fournette. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Quick pass to the outside, caught by Conley. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. This is Fournette. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ryan got his man complete over the middle. That's Freeman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Jones has it. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Again, they were targeting Marshall there, and it's third and short. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Stocker's got it. Complete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. So this